Hi everyone! Renate here from Crafty Renate. Welcome back to my channel. The holidays are just around the corner and you know what that means. It is time to get my new planner for the next year. If you've been around for a while on my channel, you know that I love starting a new planner. I love it. The last couple of years, I have always used the Daphne's Diary planner. I've also shown some flip throughs on my channel and I really love that one. I love that it's so beautiful. There's a lot of artwork in there and I love that. But I couldn't find it yet. So I did reach out to them to ask if there was going to be a 2022 planner. But in the meantime, I was already looking at different planners just to see what I would get if it didn't, if there wasn't one for 2022. And I came across one that looked so interesting, so incredibly interesting, that I decided to get that one regardless of whether the Daphne's Diary one was coming out, which it is coming out. I heard back from the company, but it's too late. I have another one. But I am very excited about trying another one because this is so much more than just a planner. So it's called the Law of Attraction Planner. So it's all about the law of attraction. And it's so much more than just, a planner where you jot down your appointments and your tasks and stuff like that. It is all about creating new habits, about gratitude, about planning every aspect of your life, including, your physical health, your mental health, all that kind of stuff. There is so much to this planner, which some people will absolutely hate. Others will love it. I think I'm gonna love it. I have never had to fill in so much I've never filled in so many things in a planner before, but I'm really excited about doing so. So there's a bunch of different ones, which was a little bit confusing for me as a first-time user, but the one I got is the Undated Weekly Planner. So it's an undated weekly planner for an entire year. You also have daily planners. You also have dated planners. And then there's also a version that you can microwave, in case you want a snack. No, it's like when you use friction pens in your planner, which I always do, by the way, when you use friction pens, you can erase those. And the way it works is by friction, and friction creates heat. So if your ink gets warm or hot, the ink disappears. If you want to see what you wrote again, you put it in the freezer. I'm not kidding. That's really how it works. So they do have a version of this particular planner that you can put in the microwave at the end of the year, and it will erase all the ink, everything you've written, and that way you only have to buy one planner ever and you can just reuse it over and over and over again. Now, I didn't know about this option until I already got my planner, but also, even though I do use the friction pens to write things down in my planner, I also want to use washi tapes and all the stickers and all the other embellishments and colored pencil and who knows what else. On the outside, it's stunning. It's the most beautiful planner I've ever seen. But on the inside, it doesn't have any decorative elements like the Daphne's Diary one, which is why I'm gonna decorate the crap out of it. You best believe that. I'm good at that. So yeah, I think putting mine in the microwave would be a very bad idea. And also, I didn't get the microwavable version. I can go on and on about this planner. It is so freaking cool, but I'm just gonna show you. I think that would be best. I'm gonna put a link to this planner in the description box, just in case after seeing this video, you're like, yes, I need that in my life. The planner comes in this beautiful white box. It has metallic foil on it, and it says, be the energy you want to attract. Sliding the planner out, it has a pretty wrapper on it with information about the planner. Mine is the Undated Weekly 12-month Life Planner. The cover is absolutely stunning. It's in a metallic pink vegan leather, and it has a star signs and some writing, which are actually embossed. So incredibly fancy and beautiful. The side of the pages are all in metallic pink as well, and the planner has an elastic that can hold a pen. When I open up the planner, there's some things inside. A thank you card with a discount code for my next purchase. Again, it has a beautiful pink foil lettering on it. And then another thank you card and request to place a review and send in your suggestions of things you would like to see in the next planner. A few more cards with discount codes. And then we have some sticker pages, little monthly calendar stickers, and then some more various stickers that can come in handy. I have lots of planner stickers and I also make a ton myself. So even though I may use some of these that come with the planner, I'll mainly use my own. In the back of the planner, there's a pocket that has a booklet inside with all the instructions on how to use a planner. This will definitely come in handy since it is my first time using this type of planner. I love that they give examples of what you could write in various sections. That will really help me understand what's meant to go where as well. I just noticed there's ribbons attached to the planner, which you can use as a bookmark. I love that! On the first page, there's a beautiful quote by Gandhi, again in that beautiful metallic pink foil. I love how thick this paper is. It's so much nicer than any planner I've ever owned. So the first page to fill in has your life statement, mission statement, and your name. Then there's 2 pages for your planner index. This way you can easily find pages that have important information on them. The pages are numbered to help with that. There's a law of attraction roadmap. It's all about the law of attraction, and it also gives a good idea about what this planner is about. Then there's some empowering questions to answer every morning and evening. Information about emotional vibration and affirmations you can use to deal with those emotions. Here there's steps you can take to feel better. More pages to fill in are the awareness and self-discovery questions and a mission and vision statement. There's a page where you can write down 50 life goals and a page for a mind map to make about these goals. Then there's a page about 1-year goals, rewards you want to set for when you achieve your goals, and how to get rid of blocks and distractions. The page next to it is about your journey. There's a fold-out page that has calendars on it, and when you open it up, there's a page about how to make your goals happen, what your most important life goals are. And then you can open up the page again, and there's a double page where you can write down why you love your life and what you're grateful for. The next page is about creating your life statement. Then there's one about skills and habits you want to learn, people that influence you and that will keep you accountable, and tasks you can delegate. You can write down your own supportive story. Then there's a mind map to chunk bigger goals into smaller goals and one for your daily action plan. And here's where the monthly and weekly pages start. There's a double page for the month. It also has your goal for the month, your intentions, as well as goals, action steps to take, and there's a space for other notes like ideas, gratitude, mind maps, etc. The next double page is your week. You can write down the goal for this week, your reward if you reach it, the priorities, to-do list, habit tracker, and more notes for that week. Every day is divided into time blocks. Every week, you also get a new quote. And when the month is over, there's pages where you can reflect on your month, your achievements, what you learned, what distractions, blocks, and fears you had, how you made yourself feel good, what did not happen, and why. Also, things like how much exercise you got, how much money you saved, etc., as well as people you learned from, what actions to take to improve, insights, progress, obstacles, what you learned from your emotional vibration, and did you enjoy the things you did that month? And then there's a double bullet page for ideas and notes. This is what the weeks and months look like. My pages are stuck together a little bit here and there because the corners don't seem to be cut through everywhere, but it's fine. I can carefully unstick them without getting any tears or creases. There's also a loose bookmark in the journal with bonuses and a 10-minute manifestation routine. At the end of the planner, there's a bunch of bullet pages for more ideas and notes. And then there's a double reflection page for the year you just finished. It's similar to the monthly ones, but the questions are different. You write down what your achievements were, what you learned, what your most happy and empowering moments were, what the most challenging situations were, and how you grew from them, what your biggest strengths and weaknesses were, your greatest insights that you gained, the things you enjoyed the most, how you gave to yourself and others, what you want to let go of, and what you're most grateful for. Then there's also space to already think about how you're going to design your next year. Then there's more blank bullet pages, and the planner ends with a fold-out map where you can list your top 20 places you'd love to visit. There's also an elastic that can keep your planner closed. If you'd like to, leave me a comment below and let me know what type of planner you like to use, if any, and also what you think of this planner. Would this be something that you would happily fill in and really enjoy, or is this something that just by even looking at the blank one, you're like, oh my gosh, I would never. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with my next video. Bye! I did get trying another one because this is so much more than just a planner. Breathe. I'm talking so fast that I'm not breathing anymore. I'm just really excited about it. So it would let me know in the comments below what you think of I'm talking so fast. I'm just like, yeah, tripping over my words, my letters. Okay, so what was I saying? Do I need even more coffee today? Maybe some water. Where's my water? That's not it. Imagine, like, I'm thirsty. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Girl, you need to drink something. Okay. I'm thirsty. Sorry about that. I already drank the whole thing. Okay. I was really thirsty.